Now as we know what is eGlobalDoctors all about, in this video we will see as a doctor how to get registered on the system. Once your colleague refers you, you will receive an email from eGlobalDoctors which will include email, password, and registration link. Click on the registration link, and you will be redirected to the verification page. On this page you have to enter the email and password, so just copy-paste it from the email which you received from eGlobalDoctors. Tick on I am not a robot, select the required images, verify it, and just click on the sign in button, which will open a very simple registration form where you can fill your required details. Before you start filling the form you should consider reading the given note which will help you in the future process. Let's start filling the form starting with personal information. Email field is auto-filled with your registered email, and it is non-editable, that is you cannot change your email. There is a search box available at the top where you can search for languages. If you want to select all languages it can be done by clicking on the checkbox right next to the search box. You can click either of the radio buttons to select your gender. Now coming to address block, it's mandatory to select country field first in order to fill other fields. Depending on the country you select the state, you will have to fill your license details as well. You can fill the city you live in the city field. In address 1 you are supposed to fill in your address, for example your house number, street and area you live in. Address 2 is the field wherein you can input your alternative address. Primary number and secondary number are the fields for phone numbers. Depending upon the country you select, the phone code field will be auto-filled. Now coming to profile section, you can fill your profile details like your primary specialty, your secondary specialty. Secondary specialty is a multi-select drop-down which will be enabled only when you select the primary specialty. In case the secondary specialty is not available you can add it. You just need to type the specialty name in the text box and click on the Add New Specialty button. The newly added specialty will get auto-selected for secondary specialty. Salutation. Salutation is dropped down where you need to select one of the given salutations, your work experience in years, NPI, or GMC or IMC registration number, your highest qualification, by default not applicable for revalidation or recertification, year of medical certificate is selected. If you deselect the checkbox for not applicable, you need to select the year for revalidation or recertification. Either the year should be selected or the checkbox for not applicable should be checked and move forward. Any other selected country than United States will have license, no field which is mandatory to be filled, hence enter your license number in this field. In case you have selected your country as United States you can enter the details of the states you can practice. Click on the Add button to enter the state and license number details and click on the Save button to save the state details. Then you can click on Cancel to close the pop-up. If you want to add more states you can click on It button again, enter the details and click on Save button to save the details. If you want, you can click the red button to delete the state detail you entered, or else you can click on yellow button to edit the state details you entered. Now next is medical school details. Medical school is a mandatory field. To add the details, click on the Add button. This will open a pop-up. Enter the medical school name, select year of graduation and click on the Save button to save the details. Once it is saved you can click on Cancel or the cross mark to close the pop-up. Similarly as medical school you can fill your post-graduation details, fellowship details, however these fields are not mandatory. Next field is board certifications. In order to add a board certification, enter the board certification in the given text field and click on Add. Once it is added, you can add it or delete it by clicking on icons given in the last column. Similar procedures can be followed for publications, honors, rewards, recognitions, and hospital privileges to practice. However, none of the above fields are mandatory and can be left unfilled. Now next section is profile photo, which is mandatory. Sample photo is given to show how your photo should be. The profile photo should be of size 800 by 850. This profile photo will be visible to you in your dashboard as well, your patient can see it. To upload profile photo, click on the Choose button in blue color. It will navigate to image location in your computer. Select the image that you want to upload. Click on Open and thus image is uploaded in similar way. You can upload your resume or CV. However, uploading resume or CV is not mandatory. Now next is the most important thing, that is setting up your PIN. This PIN field is mandatory and will be used for all the consultations and should be kept private. This field allows only 4 numbers, characters, and special symbols are not allowed. Talking about e-signature, which will be used in all the further consultations on the prescriptions, you can either draw it or upload an image. To draw, just select draw option. Now you will see in signature pattern this with the help of mouse you can draw the signature. If you want to upload the image, you can select the upload option, then click on upload signature button in blue. Now you will get a window, click on choose file button. Navigate the signature image, select the image you want to upload and click on open button. Now if you want, you can edit the image, like you can rotate, flip, zoom in or out of the image by clicking on that particular button. Once you get the desired result, in preview section you can click on green save button to upload the signature. Now here comes the last field of registration form. Description. You can write a brief description about yourself within limit of 5,000 characters. While filling the form, you can anytime click on save for later button. Clicking on this button, all the form that you have filled till the time will be saved temporarily in the browser. Therefore you can start filling the form again from where you left. Once you click on it, you will get success message that data has been saved successfully. Before proceeding to registration, below you need to click on the terms and conditions checkbox that states that I agree the above information is accurate to the best of my knowledge. Once you click on checkbox and all the mandatory fields are filled, the register button will get enabled. If it's not enabled, please cross-check if you have filled in all the mandatory fields. Now click on the blue color register button to apply for registration, which will open an agreement page. Read all the guidelines or terms and conditions carefully. Finally, scroll down and at the end of the document your name will automatically get generated for electronically signed and verified. Once you are done reading, please check the box for I agree to terms and conditions and click on the blue color submit response button to complete your registration process. Now you will get registration successful pop-up. Click on go to home button and you will be redirected to the home page. First time login procedure. Once you have successfully completed the registration procedure, our team will review your profile, and you will shortly get an email from eGlobalDoctors, which will have your registered email ID and temporary password that will help you in your first time login procedure. Now just click on the login button, and you will be redirected to a beautiful home page of eGlobalDoctors website. Now click on the login drop-down, select user type as doctor. Now here just copy-paste the email ID and temporary password from the email, which you recently received from eGlobalDoctors. Click on the CAPTCHA, and then on the sign in button, which will redirect you to the reset password page. Now copy-paste the temporary password from email in the previous password field. Now next is to set your new password. Take a note that the password you enter should contain a minimum of 8 characters, which should have at least 1 uppercase, 1 special character and 1 number in it. This password will be useful in your future login procedure. Once you enter the new password, enter the same password in the confirm new password field as well. And finally click on the submit button. Now you will get a password successfully updated message, and then automatically you will be redirected to your own dashboard, where you can see your details.